Hello. So today's video is another junkyard walk around video. Um, yeah, I guess the backstory, from what I know, there's a lot that I don't know, but the owner of this yard used to be a tow truck guy way back in the day, sort of local to where I'm at, where I'm living. And yeah, you know how that goes. Tow yard guys, they accumulate a lot of stuff. So this is a yard I used to know about back in my days of BMXing around town. And my one buddy lived by there, and I just so happened to go by in the winter through the back way to his house, and I looked over and I noticed, holy shit, there's a lot of cars in there. And my car disease goes back, obviously, back to 15 years old, way before that. But I had to know what was in there. So I jumped the fence way back then, went prowling through, just looking at everything. And I didn't even come close to touching what was in this yard. I didn't even know that I didn't, but there's well over 150 cars in this yard. And yeah, the yard was in my mind from that day on. It's still in my mind, but I never ever forgot about it. I always thought about it. I always wondered. I used to go by and look, and and then I would say about probably 10 years ago now, maybe a bit more. I rolled up. There's two ways to get into the yard from town or whatever. I rolled up. The gate was open. So looking in there. Oh shit! There's someone in there. So I went in there. I had my Wendy's fries and a burger or something. And I was just stopping by to go in. I went in there, and lo and behold, the old guy who used to be I'm not going to drop any names or anything. We'll just call him John. But he was in there, and I got to talking to him, and just typical old car guy talk bullshit, whatever. He was pulling a bumper off of a '69 Cutlass 4 door, but a mint rear. The whole car was pretty good, I thought, and he was pulling the bumper off. I just remember that. And I got to talking to him, and I'm like, yeah, I came in here, and there was a '64 Impala, and there was this and there was that. And he looked at me. You must have jumped the fence. I looked at him. I said, yeah, I did. And I don't know if he took to the honesty or what, but ever since then I felt like we were friends. Anyways, that day he took me around and talked about this and that, and I'm eyeballing looking for G bodies back then. And sure as shit, I see a couple Monties, real rough Monties, tucked, buried. I mean, this place is matchsticked in of cars and buses, and it's crazy. But there was an '84 Regal in there. It was a '84 Regal Limited with bucket seats and whatnot. I called it old gold. It sold in my collection of G bodies. But yeah, I bought that car off him, and I used to go there on a regular. I'd go to town. Oh, I'm gonna swing by John's yard and shoot the shit. And he'd be there lots of times, sometimes not, but I'd go in there all the time. And then it was I never seen him. And we talked about getting paperwork. This is before I knew how easy it was to get registration for cars that you bought without registration. But I finally got the registration for this Regal, and I was excited to call him and talk to him about it. I called, nothing. And then finally I get a call from his wife, and turns out he passed away. So that was kind of shitty. I was just really starting to get to know this guy, and he was quite interesting. A lot of history locally, him and his sons and whatnot. But that's the backstory of how I found the yard and whatnot and everything. So fast forward to, I don't know, a few years later, I called his wife and talked and asked about the cars and said, I went in there and all the doors were open. So I closed a bunch, trying to save the cars, and whatnot. And they're real, like nobody is going in this yard. They're pretty serious. They didn't want anybody in there, but the homeless were getting in there, and teenagers, kids, whatever, smashing windows, all that type of shit. But fast forward even more to just last year, I see an ad for a car for sale. It's a 4-door Cutlass, cheap, super cheap, like $150. I'm like, that's my style. G-body too. So I get to talking to the guy. The names don't match to the yard, but I don't even clue into that. And then I see he posts another car and another car and another car. And there was this Ford, I think it was a Galaxy 390 car. And I specifically remember seeing that car in the yard. And I messaged him. I said, is this so-and-so's yard, old yard? And he said, no. I'm like, well, fuck, man. I really recognize those pictures. Like, I've seen that car in the yard before. And like, if this is as close to me as you're saying it is. And then finally, he realized who I was talking about and that it was the old yard. So I knew that yard was coming apart. And it's kind of a sad and exciting thing at the same time. But this yard's been there. I mean, I jumped the fence 20 years ago and the yard had already been there for probably 20 years. I have no idea. There's some old shit in there. Not a lot of super, super old stuff, but some old stuff. And yeah, so that's how I found out about it this year, coming apart. And I think I got 7 cars out of there. And at a total, when I bounced them all out, of like $40, $50 a car. Like, you can't go wrong as a car guy. I mean, fucking parts car, that's one part, pays itself off. I think I got 78 Bel Air, another Delta 88. What else I got? The Malibu. And then, a Grand Am, which, G-body, baby. And then 3 Volvos, which was totally random. But I really like the one wagon. He's like, I hummed and hawed. I said, you know what, no, man, I'm just going to stick to my GM shit. I can't. I know I want it, but I can't. And he's, you want it for free? I said, I'll be back in an hour. Fuck, I go get the car. I come back. Well, you might as well take these 2. They're the same body stuff. Fuck, so I end up with 3 Volvos. They're pretty cool, though. But anyways, this is going to be a walkthrough of the yard. The first time I went there, you weren't really fond of me filming, and I did a quick walkthrough. I wish I could have just took my time, but they were almost at the car. I was picking up the Malibu. And I just kind of went through. At the beginning here, some other kid was in there getting parts, and he needed some tools. So it kind of goes quick at the beginning, and that's why that kid's in there in the beginning. But I do a quick walkthrough. You get a good visual of what's going on, what kind of yard it is. And then I went back a few more times to get those other cars. And one of the times I took a bunch of pictures. So at the end of the video, there's a bunch of pictures from like another time when I went back. But yeah, check this out. If you're into old car yards like that, like I am, it's a pretty cool walk. And it's not even just cars. There's old bikes. It's a picker's fucking heaven sort of deal, but super cool. And it was cool the second or third time when I went with the kid too. Me and Leo got to walk through and explore and poke our heads here and there, and getting along with the owner pretty good. So sad to see him go, but like those things were getting crushed, fucking 10 a day or whatever they were hauling out, just getting them out, right? So sort of one of those deals, I think, where the city's maybe cracking down, saying, it's time to empty out this yard. But yeah, enjoy this little walkthrough. It's just something a little different here, and I haven't really been up to much in the shop. So check this out, and yeah, enjoy. This is crazy. Where are you at with yours? With your car you're working on, like where are you in the yard here?
It's just up here, where the white T-bird is with the old caravan on top of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's one of his old care towing trucks too. That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Second gen Camaro, looks like, in the bush there. Is this an Oldsmobile? No, Plymouth. My buddy Dean is a hardcore about cars, and he really wanted me to get some pictures and stuff. Oh, there's that white Monty, eh?
yeah.
In there. This is a Plymouth Fury.
Yeah.
I don't know, either 70 something.
The Cavalier is just in front of this T-bird with the van on top of it. And I have to climb in through the folding rear seats to undo the latch. So
Oh, and that's what you need the tools for. Oh, look at this old thing. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and get you some tools. God, this is insane. I knew it, Maverick. '60s Chev truck, it looks like. Another Monte Carlo, 70 something. Okay, see you in a bit.
yep, see you in a bit.
Oh wow, look at this thing. Okanagan Motors, Vernon, BC, phone 1303. Wow. Some of this stuff has been in here for a minute. I'm not even gonna get to all of it, but I'm taking a quick video while I'm here because I got my own business to take care of. That looks like a Nova up top there. Old Capri. Yeah, Capri Fox body. Looks like it's got aluminum drums. Looks like a little Toyota or something underneath it. This is too intriguing to not come have a look. An old building. Holy crap. Motorbikes in here. Sorry, I'm trying to not go too fast, but they were humming and hawing about even letting me film in here, so. Another second gen Camaro, I think. Old Willys or something, Line Cruiser behind it. Here's the Monty that I'm hoping to get as well. Not sure what year this is, but I should have a quick look. Oh, free pair of socks. Quick look at the frame while I'm here. Oh yeah, she's rotted out. Frame rot. To be expected. Okay, old Civic. Cool Plymouth. 2-door. Back on the other side of where I was before. Another Maverick. Mercedes, old Ford. Like, it's so thick back here. I don't even... I know I have work to do, but I really want to go look. Wow. This is nuts. Look at this old thing. Toyota or something. Wow. Just tunnels into here. Oh, we're at the fence line now. An old Toyota Land Cruiser. Oh, El Camino. 70s El Camino. Old rusty square body. Bums have been in here for a while too, so they've wrecked a bunch of stuff. Sport Custom Ford. Monty's not horrible. There's a rabbit. Something weird on top. Someone else might know what that is. Okay. That looks like a 4-door Caprice, if I'm not mistaken. This possibly Studebaker. Yeah, Studebaker Champion. Yeah, it's a Chevy Caprice, 77, 78. Something in that era. Holy crap. I love the old business vehicles in here with the stuff on it. Labels and whatnot. This is amazing. This is heaven for a gangster like me. Volvo, old International, I would say. Another one, I think. Oh, old C10 Chevy, 4x4. No, that's pretty rough. Stick shift, that's cool. Holy, this is thick back here. There's even cars on the outside of the fence over there. Meteor or something. Yeah, Mercury Meteor. Krager. Trying to get to the Delta 88. There's an old Krager with a double white wall. That's the kind of treasure you would find if you tore this apart. Just stuff like that. Everywhere. An old Honda chopper. Old Ford. I did want to get a steering wheel, so maybe we'll head to that first. Oh, here's a Mini. Little Mini. Lots ripped out of it. But some Mini stuff. Oh, sweet ghetto. I'm not taking the time I would love to take for a real cool video, but trying to tread lightly here. Nice little Blazer. Plumbing van. Dodge van. What do we got back in there? Old orange and white something. Hard to tell, man. Oh, here's something early. Try not to step on a nail. An old Dodge. It's something old. It's so hard to tell, but maybe from that front angle you'll know. Oh, wicked old plate on it. Old Ford. I'm gonna say that's another Maverick over there. Tucked in the trees. Brutal. The homeless have really been in here stealing metal for scrap, so it's kind of a shame. Here's what it is. Oh, here's the hole that they blocked in the fence. So I'm gonna be jumping the fence to get my cutlass steering wheel. That's all right. I'll touch back in a minute. Okay, I'm back over the fence here. There's a pile of cars on that side of the fence out in the yard here. And there's more. I remember this old Mercedes. I remember a huge tire pile in here. Yep. You can guarantee there's some serious classic tires in there. Serious. Caravan, probably some newer shit out here. Oh, the kids have been in here, smashed every window out of everything. Sons of bitches. Prelude. It's kind of cool. Mazda. This little two-door Chevette with some striping. That's a keeper. Some newer shit back here, I don't know. Mustang or something all chopped up. Hard to tell. It's pretty thick. I know the cutlass I'm looking for is around in this super thick shit. Yeah, here it is. Here's an old dually. Over here. Old International dually. Sorry guys, but I'm not going in that thick stuff. Here's a Plymouth Horizon. Oh, here's a nice second gen Camaro that they kicked all the fucking windows out of. Oh man. Saskatchewan plates on it. It's probably why it's here. And here's the cutlass. Still got the grills in it. I don't know what year this is. 78, 980. One of those years. I think it's a Calais. Hard to tell. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna be itchy after this. That's what I'm after. Pretty rough shape, but it's the 3-spoke Oldsmobile stainless wheel and insane Black Widow nest. Great. This wasn't like that last time I was here, so. Fucking punks, man. But I did it as a kid too, so. Hard to tell if it's a Calais. I think it was, because look at this. Well, that could have said Cutlass, but it almost looks like Calais. I don't know. Because it did have buckets, I know from before. And then it's got the sport wheel. It's got the gauge cluster in it. So it's a more sporty one. It's got console shift. I see the mounts down there. But I'm gonna pull this wheel. But yeah, I'm gonna pull this wheel and I'll get back to you when I get over to my next parts car. I'll go back to where I came out on the fence, cover some more cars. This is fucking awesome, you guys. Okay, I'm back. Got the wheel off. She's a bit rough, but still 3-spoke Olds wheel. Got the heavy duty sway bar in there, but I'll be here all day. So get out of this mess. Continue on. This Camaro actually looks semi-solid. It's too bad all the windows got broken out because that really hurts the cars. I see a wagon over there in the deep, but I'm not going into that deep. Nice pair of shoes. Cavalier. Sunfire. Oh, shit. What do we got over here? Oh, here's something. 50s, I would say. I don't know what that is, a Granada or something. It is a Plymouth, but yeah, there's this. What is this fucking thing? It's a weird badge. Another horde of plastic tires over here. Wow. This is nuts. Nuts. Okay. Back through the fence with our goods. Oh. Holy shit. Oh. The hell is this? Makeup. Man, this is crazy. That's the smallest BFG I've ever seen. So we're just kind of going back through where we were. There's something old in there, SUV. I see a W. Oh, it's a Wagoneer. Jeep Wagoneer. Cool old signs. Yeah, it's probably just an unearthing of treasures in here. Oh, too bad the old Pepsi sign's broken. There's an old 60s panel van, Suburban. Look at this unit, a Mayflower. We got this, Ford. Oh, that school bus is cool. Fucking bums smashing all the windows. That's probably why they're getting rid of everything. Oh, those are thorns. Probably why they're getting rid of everything. Because, I mean, you can't keep up with the punks smashing it all. Some sort of something. Datsun, is it? Triumph. Something old. Here, another old Ford. Oh. Grand Prix. Oh, cool old fuselage Dodge. I don't know what you call them. Fuselage style. Probably can't hear a word I'm saying. Oh. I'm trying to cover sort of lightly over all the cars that are here. Bunch of C10 cabs. That looks like a extended cab Ford. Old tow truck again, very cool. Oliver, BC, something. Very, very cool. That's awesome. Again, old van, old Ford. Look at that. Man, just the doors and the artwork you could get out of here with the old hand-painted panels. Like, man, this is just heaven for me. Oh, sweet Charger. Little front-wheel drive Charger or whatever they were. Here's that Caprice. Two-door Caprice, but she's hammered on, obviously. And then here's the 81 Delta. I spotted these taillights as I was walking by. It's like, oh, I need those for my Delta. I really want to check the grill too, but man, it looks deep in there. So, there's a Fox body up there, behind. I'm gonna pause here. Look at that Pacer or Gremlin or whatever that is. But yeah, I'm gonna pause here and get these taillights if I can. And yeah, another, I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, see if I can get these taillights. Having a blast. Okay, I don't know what I inhaled, but it's killing me. Probably rat shit. Got the taillights. One of them, of course, turned out to be busted. Very, very unfortunate. I'll take it anyways. We'll continue on our little tour back to the front. Little D Datsun. Datsun 210. That's cool. Sorry for the coughing. I don't know what that is. It's a Grand Prix right there. Another Mercedes. Oh, there's a 6.4 Impala. 4-door back there. Old tractor. That's cool. 64 4-door post. A little Civic or something. C10 Chevy. Oh, this is hard. This is a rare one. It's a Studebaker wagon.
I forgot you're in here.
Did you?
Yeah, I heard you talking. I thought this was the homeless guy.
You thought the bums took down your barrier?
Yeah, I was about to come in.
He's got a pipe. Don't come in here. I got what I was looking for.
Oh,
The
sweet.
Delta taillights. One's broken, unfortunately.
Oh, that is a nice steering wheel. Is that?
Yeah, it's a Cutlass. Yeah, old. It's in rough shape because the car had no windows.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'll clean up a little bit.
Where's that Cutlass at?
That Cutlass with the wheel?
Yeah.
That was outside.
Shit.
It's stripped right to
How'd you
nothing.
get outside?
I just jumped the fence where your barrier was. He told me to. And here's the Delta right here.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's what I need pictures of.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Can't get in the doors, but the grills are in the trunk. I got the trunk open. The grills are in there. The bezels are in there. A little bit broken. There's a cat. Yeah.
Surprised no one's stolen that cat yet.
Yeah, they would have had to work for it to get in the trunk. I'm just doing a walk around, quick view. I'm gonna head out. Are you guys at the Malibu yet?
Almost, man. Like
Almost?
Car and it's out.
Okay, I'll be right out there. Mercedes. There's just so many cars in here. This is nuts. That's funny. They thought they're Mercedes. They thought I was homeless coming in here because they've been in here, probably living in here. Shit, that looks like a Nova or something. No, maybe a Monty. I don't know. Hard to tell. See those taillights. The two Mercedes, pretty cool. But yeah, here's that super rare Studebaker thing with this top that retracted in. Oh, I'm getting covered in burrs now. Very cool. Looks like tons of parts in it. Oh yeah, just covered in burrs. Excuse me while I take the burrs off, grab my goodies, carry on. Oh, you got some old compact discs, another Benz. Not sure what that is. Old Ford van. Lots of bikes in here too. Cadillac, old Suzuki. Just gonna put my stuff down so I don't wreck it even more. This is cool back in here. Old Mercury, old flat face Fargo van, trees going through it. Oh, there's a 50 something. 4-door. Something buried in there. Oh, another something here. Look at that. Is that it's an old flathead. Very cool, very cool. What's this? A duster or a demon or something? Malibu? What is this? 300. Pretty thick. Pretty thick. We're almost at the car I came for. Nothing as cool as all this stuff, but 81 Malibu or something. Old Volvo. Old Plymouth wagon. Volvo wagon. Nice Chevy. Ooh, step side too. That's freaking cool. Oh. Sweet 69 Cutlass, he's keeping that. Very, very cool. Another Mercedes. Another car coming out. Trike. Cars all in the middle here. The 70s Plymouth Dodge stuff. Oh, there's a Riviera. Buick Riviera. Another Buick, actually probably LeSabre. Square body Chevy. Something over here. Holy shit. An airplane. And that's the tour. Basically from the beginning. Acadian scooter. That's getting picked up. All sorts of shit in here. Alright guys, it's getting kind of awkward filming. I know they don't really like it that much. We hummed and hawed about it, but probably gonna wrap her up here pretty quick and hang out with these guys for a bit and join the party because this is freaking sweet. Let's have a look here. Another classic tire pile. Look at that fatty. Is that a 15? I gotta ask for that. Even though it's cracked to shit. It's a 16. 255/50 VR16. Fit on one of the IROCs, I guess. Yeah, I guess I didn't really explore into this center here. Public. A Hino? Something here. 4-door Maverick or something. Could be wrong. Oh, it's a Plymouth. Pontiac, I mean. This is one of those Astras. I think he's got 2 of them. Yeah, they're listed. Flat deck. An Ari's K wagon. K-car wagon. Just unbelievable amounts. Another first gen Camaro, BC plates on it. Or not first gen, sorry, second gen, I believe. Hordes of boxes. Holy moly. This is picker's dream, man. Little truck here. Oh, here's the front end of that. Oh, it's an old cutlass as well. Is it? Yeah. 70 something. Pretty cool, Cutlass Supreme. 2-door Ford, I would say. No Mercury yet. What we got over here? Vintage BMX. Bobcat. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. I'm really high speeding through all this, but I don't have the time to document everything in here. I'm a visitor as it is. Sweet. There's just so much random stuff in here, it's cool. Oh, he's loading the car. This one's probably going to crush, hard to say. They're loading them pretty rough, so.